You remember well because it was less than a year ago that the press raced to believe totally unsupported accusations against Brett Kavanaugh. Some of them were flagrantly insane, simply because they didn't like him. Now it looks like they're doing the same thing again. Heather McDonald is the author of The Diversity Delusion, and she joins us today. Heather, thanks a lot for coming on.
Hey, Tom.
I can't get past a simple fact. Since rape is a real thing, it is an act of violence, and there's actually quite a bit of it in the United States. Some of it is downplayed, by the way, as you well know. I can't get over the fact that people accuse rape 25 years or 20 years after the fact. If you are raped, which is a felony, don't you have an obligation to the rest of our society to put that person behind bars, to protect the rest of your neighbors, don't you?
Yeah, Carol's explanation for why she does not want to go forward with a police investigation is completely preposterous and just shows how deeply politicized this is. She's somehow trying to bring in the Trump-created crisis on the border. She says, well, so many women are getting raped at the border as a reason for the police not to look into a rape investigation. We're living, Tucker, in a world of weaponized feminism. Obviously, sexual assault is real,
right.
But this case simply does not stand up to any kind of credible investigation. I think reporters should be asking questions. This was a woman at 52 who, by all of her own account, in a 95 Esquire article, has plenty of experience with men, believe you me, and she agrees to go into a dressing room to try on a piece of see-through lingerie because, by her explanation, she thinks she's going to persuade Trump to put it on over his pants and greatcoat. This is preposterous. This is a woman who now says she wants to live in a world without men. Her book is going around asking women, why do we need men? She got the inspiration because the women writing into her advice column blamed all of their problems on men. Imagine if a man blamed all of his problems on women. He would be viewed as a whiner and somebody not really in touch with his own situation. But feminism now is being used as a way to take out politicians we don't like and to try to change the culture radically.
So why would the press go along with that? Why wouldn't someone, during the course of an interview, particularly if you gave over half your show, as apparently an MSNBC anchor did, to these allegations, why wouldn't you press the person on the question of reporting the crime? You know, how could you have let 25 years go by knowing that this guy is capable of rape? And she did, by the way, allege rape in her book. You can read the excerpt online. It's rape.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't someone press her on that?
Well, we're all in – the press is in resist mode. The press is also in believe survivors mode. Again, the feminists have decreed, contrary to the traditions of Western jurisprudence, that any female who alleges rape is entitled to unquestioning belief. This is a complete reversal of the principles that have made Western civilization the beacon of success that it is. But the feminists tell us that those principles have to be junked in order to empower women and to destroy the male patriarchy. So the press is on board this. We saw this with the Kavanaugh hearings and the Christine Blasey Ford, as you said, Tucker. This is sort of the tired fumes of Brett Kavanaugh hearings played out again by somebody who aspires, as by her own book, to be the Emma Solkowitz of her time. She's jealous of the Columbia student who falsely accused another Columbia student of rape and then carried her mattress around with her. Carol believes this was one of the greatest art exhibits of all time. So, you know, this is a Me Too wannabe who's getting her place in the sun.
Heather McDonald, thank you for all the work you've done to try and save our civilization from collapse. Great to see you.
Thank you, Tucker.